Hey, how are you doing? It's Craig Bennett, aka Cash Cake with DFSArmy, and I'm here for another NBA Prize Picks video where I give you my 5 favorite picks in confidence order 1 through 5. And basically, you're just picking the over or under on fantasy points or single stats, as in points, rebounds, and assists. If you don't have an account, head on over to head over to PrizePicks.com. Use promo code DFSArmy and get 100% instant deposit match up to $100. I'm going to help you out here and give you some picks to get you started. If you want to play them, fade them, give you the reason behind why I like them, and hopefully help you win some money. Again, I'm going to show you on the website version, but they also have an app on the App Store or Google Play, so you can download that. Very convenient. And again, if you don't have a lot of time, this is a fantastic site to play on. A lot of money to be won. And let's just jump right in here. Before that, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's keep knocking out some of these videos, and hopefully I can help you win some money. Let's see what we got on tap for today. All right, as you can see, this is the website version. I've got my 5 favorite picks loaded up here. We'll kind of go through them as I like them. Again, you can go through the web version, the app version as well. This is just easier to explain the picks that I like. And again, I'll rank them 1 through 5. First pick, we're going Russell Westbrook over 48 fantasy points. I like this game a lot. Washington, Denver. Two teams that don't play a whole lot of defense, especially Washington. And Westbrook's just playing really good lately. He's at 2 triple-doubles in his last 4 games and just missed the last 2 with 1 rebound and 1 assist. So he's getting all the peripherals to get the fantasy points up there. I think he puts up a triple-double here. I think he scores over 50 fantasy points. I really like Russell Westbrook over 48 fantasy points. The next one we're going to go to is on the flip side here, Jamal Murray over 40 fantasy points. He can be a little bit volatile, but I still think this is a little low the way he's been playing. I want some of this Denver team. The Jokic line was a little bit high, but I like Jokic a lot. But Murray over 40 fantasy points. I think he can really get here against Washington. Again, a team that doesn't play a whole lot of defense. And 40 feels like a little light for Jamal Murray. Number 3 pick, we're going to go down here to Paul George going up against Memphis. 40 fantasy points here. He's went over this mark 4 out of the last 5 times. Getting Memphis, I think, the whole team's kind of healthy here. I think he can get over this. And he scored 30 and 34 real-life points over the last 2 games against Washington and Brooklyn. But going up against Memphis here, I don't think he'll have no problem to get over this 40 fantasy point mark. So I do like Paul George over 40 fantasy points. The next pick we're going to go to, number 4, is Nikola Vucevic over 54 fantasy points. Now, I know this is a big number. When I looked at it, you could have got this at 51 if you jumped on it last night, but it has been moving up to 54. But the 2 times he has played him here in 2021 in January, both times that he has played, the Vooch has played Brooklyn, and the last time on January 16th, 2021, he actually scored 67.5 fantasy points. There's no Aaron Gordon here, so he should score, it's a high number, but bigs against Brooklyn is big a thing. We just don't see no defense played by DeAndre Jordan. I mean, we've seen Harden get on him multiple times. So I really like this. If we get, a close game where we get, high 30s minutes out of Vooch, I think he can put up a 60 burger here. So it is a pretty high mark, but I still think he can put up over 60 fantasy points here as this game is, Brooklyn just doesn't play defense. So it's down here a little bit because that is a little high. I wish we got it at 51 if you would jumped on here, but 54, I still think he can get over this mark. And the last one is Eric Bledsoe over 22 fantasy points. Now, they're on a back-to-back. They're playing Milwaukee, but at the same token, Bledsoe has played Milwaukee once. They got traded in the offseason. Basically, Drew Holiday and Bledsoe flop places here. And at home against Milwaukee, he ended up putting 34.5 fantasy points. And I think I'm just going to go back, and I know it's a little narrative chasey here, but I think going into Milwaukee, Bledsoe's going to be pretty aggressive here. Didn't play a ton of minutes last night. And in the game that he played against Milwaukee, he put up 21 shots. He hasn't done that since. And so I think we're going to see a really aggressive Bledsoe here. Did play 33 minutes last night. But again, like I said, it's on a back-to-back. But I can see, him wanting to again, go at his former team and no problem, 22 fantasy points. I'll take the chance here that, again, if he's going to put up a ton of shots here, we could see a big game out of Eric Bledsoe, over 22 fantasy points. So those are my 5 favorite picks. Again, you can come over here, and these are just fantasy points over under. You can go over to single stat, and you can go points, assists, rebounds. It's a very easy site to play. Other ones that we could look at, I was looking at numbers like James Harden assists is 11. It's pretty high, but he is basically running point. I wish that was a little bit lower for him. But, as lines open up, we have over at DFSArmy, if you head up and sign up using promo code CashCake, save 10%. We have a room that's just constantly, it's dedicated to prize picks. People are in there posting picks all day long, and people are smashing. And even the night before, people have been posting picks in there, getting numbers kind of early, posting some helpful things. So it's a great community to get involved in, and really love this site. So head on over there and sign up, use promo code DFSArmy, and get your 100% deposit match up to $100. So with that, hope this helps you win some money, and I'll see you on the flip side. Deuces.